Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. Yes, it's Tuesday, so it's Song Day. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can help falling in love with you. So that's it, friends. I hope you have that irresistible urge to fall in love with everything. All right, so what can I say? Thanks a lot. Don't forget for subscribing. Tell your family and friends, or just go to the website and cherry pick for free while you can. Uh, Today's Tuesday. Wednesday, tomorrow is our next Good Vibrations class called Yoga Delivers. It's going to be a good one. So go to my website, sign up if you want to. I'd like to see you there. All right, so what are we talking about today? Yoga is not sectarian, it is universal. Yoga is all about Atma Darshana, the vision of the self, the enlightening experience that comes when you discover the point of light within yourself, consciousness within yourself. And as they say, Atman is Brahman. It's not even yours. It's the big poobah. All right. So what are the yoga teaching? Well, first of all, we accept the idea that peace will elude you if you continue to live a hectic life. And practice wends on. And they say when you've been on the journey so long that the goal seems further and further away, and the journey's, you know, journey is everything. Well, although the journey seems to have no end, it's expressive of the end. So you develop a certain kind of evenness of attitude, stillness of mind. You bear all kinds of afflictions. You don't permit your emotional and intellectual centers to be disturbed overmuch. Of course, you're human. Of course, you get to get disturbed in some way. But you find that there's a center in you that's unruffled in the midst of the most trying circumstances. So the key, really simply, is just abstain from that which is not right action. And I can't tell you what is not right action. Everybody has a conscience. And the more you tune to it, the more you know when you're off and when you're centered. So you can't fall back once you begin yoga. There's only forward progression. It may seem to be stalled, but the idea is to tap your potential and not live a life of kvetch, complaining about what you didn't do, should have done. And since you don't know how much fuel is left in the tank, you don't know how much available time you have. So how do you adjust your calendar of expectations to that? Well, I basically think that the life that's offered to us through the Uber culture is barren, spiritually void, and doesn't provide the inspiration that yoga or whatever is the rubric they're going to use does. It makes you aspire to the magnificence that every human being has potentially, but it lies fallow. Like the milk has to be churned to bring out the butter. So we all have this gem of potential within ourselves, but you got to work it. So even if it demands a certain kind of discipline or even a rigorous discipline, it's important to look at everything in your life, all the tiniest details. You know, like the one time that the NASA jet blew up and failed because of a tiny fault in a wire, tiny fault, right? A fault in a tiny wire. So don't pamper or neglect your body, but use it as a way to serve and open your heart so love can come in.